Allow tonight's gentle tale to carry you softly to sleep. Kala and Azale, the tale of compromise. This story is about Kala and Azalea finding a beautiful compromise while trying to create a perfect garden. In the serene village of Evergrove lived a compassionate girl named Kala with a heart as pure as the morning dew. Her best friend, a tender hayhack named Azalea, had the gift of understanding emotions and spreading kindness. One sunny morning, Kala and Azalea decided to plant a garden together, a place where both flowers and feelings could bloom harmoniously. Kala loved roses for their elegance and vibrant reds, while Azalea adored daisies for their simplicity and joyful yellow petals. They couldn't agree on which flower should dominate the garden. Sitting under the ancient willow tree, they felt the gentle breeze whispering hopes of harmony. Kala suggested filling the garden with roses since elegance was essential for its beauty. Roses bring grace and a touch of nobility, she said softly. But daisies bring joy and simplicity, reminding us of the beauty in little things, Azalea replied with a warm smile. They both paused, realizing the significance of their desires. Intrigued by the idea of balance, Kala proposed, "What if we plant roses and daisies, side by side? Each row a testament to both elegance and joy." Azalea's eyes sparkled with understanding. "Our garden will be a blend of both our hearts, a true tapestry of our friendship." With determination and love, they began planting, row by row, rose by daisy, creating a garden that mirrored their companionship. As they worked, stories from their past floated through the air, tales of shared dreams and cherished moments. The garden flourished, reflecting the perfect compromise between two friends who valued both elegance and joy. Under the moonlight, their garden glowed with the unity of their hearts, whispering secrets of gentle compromises to everyone who visited. Every petal fluttered in the wind, dancing to the harmony of their shared ethos. Kala and Azalea's garden became a beloved symbol of balanced beauty in Evergrove, teaching everyone the art of heartfelt compromise. And as the night fell, the two friends lay on the cool grass, gazing at the stars, feeling grateful for the lesson learned, and the bond strengthened. They closed their eyes, dreaming of more beautiful tomorrows filled with love and understanding. Another story awaits to soothe your heart. Harmony with Winter Spirit. The story is about Tiara, a young girl who discovers the true beauty of winter and harmony through her enchanting friendship with Jasmine, a winter spirit. In a quaint village nestled among snow-capped mountains, lived a young girl named Tiara. Tiara had always been fascinated by the tales of winter spirits, ethereal beings said to bring the beauty of winter to life. Every night she would sit by her window, eyes sparkling with wonder as she imagined meeting one. One chilly evening, as the first snow began to fall, Tiara heard a soft whispering from outside her window. To her astonishment, there stood a glowing figure draped in an icy gown. The figure introduced herself as Jasmine, a winter spirit. Jasmine's eyes twinkled like stars, and her voice was gentle like the falling snow. Tiara felt an instant connection as if they had known each other for lifetimes. Jasmine revealed that she had been watching over Tiara, admiring her pure heart and love for winter. She wanted to share the true essence of the season with Tiara. Together, they danced through the snow-covered meadows, their laughter resonating like silver bells. Jasmine showed Tiara how to create intricate snowflakes, each one unique, just like every person in the world. They glided over frozen lakes, their reflections mingling in a ballet of light and ice. As the night drew on, Jasmine taught Tiara the music of winter, the rustling of the trees, the whisper of the wind, and the silent fall of snowflakes. They sang songs of harmony and peace, their voices blending sigh for the cold night air. Chilo realized that winter was not just a season of cold, but one of beauty, serenity, and deity. When it was time for Jasmine to leave, she gifted Teal a shimmering snowflake pendant. It was a symbol of their unique bond, and the harmony they had found together. Teal promised to cherish the pendant, and the memories they made. Jasmine disappeared into the night, leaving behind a trail of sparkling frost. From that day on, Tila carried the warmth of their friendship in her heart, spreading joy and peace throughout her village. She knew that, as long as she believed in the magic of winter, and the harmony it could bring, Jasmine would always be with her. And so, every winter, Tila would once again sit by her window, eyes sparkling with wonder, knowing that her friend, the winter spirit, was never far away. Another tale begins to bring you rest. Hannah and Buttercup, a tale of companionship. This story is about Hannah's journey up a mountain, where she befriends a mountain sprite named Buttercup and experiences the beauty of true companionship. Hannah lived in a small village nestled at the foot of a grand mountain, surrounded by lush forests and sparkling streams. She had always been fascinated by the towering peaks and emerald valleys, often dreaming of the adventures that lay beyond her humble home. One day, determined to explore, Hannah packed a small bag with her belongings and set off towards the mountain. As she climbed higher, the air grew cooler and the forest denser, but Hannah pressed on with unwavering determination. Just as the sun began to set, casting a golden hue over the landscape, Hannah stumbled upon a hidden glen. In the center of the glen stood a stately old oak, its branches whispering ancient secrets to the wind. From beneath the oak, a soft, glowing light emerged, revealing a small, delicate mountain sprite named Buttercup. The buttercup's wings shimmered with the colors of the sunset, and her voice was as gentle as the breeze. She greeted Hannah with a warm smile, inviting her to sit and rest. Hannah felt an instant connection with Buttercup, as if they had known each other for years. They spent the evening sharing stories of their lives, with Buttercup speaking of the mountain's history and its hidden wonders. Hannah, in turn, spoke of her village, her family, and her dreams. The night grew chilly, and Buttercup, sensing Hannah's fatigue, offered to show her a safe place to sleep. She led Hannah to a cozy nook beneath the oak, where soft moss formed a natural bed. Hannah drifted off to sleep, comforted by the gentle hum of the forest and the soft glow of Buttercup's light. Over the next few days, Hannah and Buttercup explored the mountain together, each day revealing new wonders and deepening their bond. They discovered hidden waterfalls, ancient caves filled with glittering crystals, and meadows teeming with vibrant, wildflowers. Buttercup showed Hannah the mountain's secrets, teaching her the names of the plants and animals that called it home. Hannah felt a sense of belonging she had never known before, her heart swelling with gratitude for Buttercup's companionship. One afternoon, they reached the summit of the mountain, a vast expanse that offered a breathtaking view of the world below. Hannah stood in awe, her eyes brimming with tears of joy. She turned to Buttercup, thanking her for sharing the mountain's beauty and for becoming such a cherished friend. Buttercup smiled, knowing that their bond would remain unbroken no matter where life took them. As Hannah prepared to return to her village, Buttercup gifted her a small, glowing stone. "This will remind you of our time together and the magic of the mountain," Buttercup said, placing it gently in Hannah's hand. Hannah held Buttercup tightly, promising to visit often. Eager full of love and new memories, she descended the mountain, feeling a renewed sense of purpose and joy. The village felt different now, though it hadn't changed at all. It was Hannah who had transformed, her spirit enriched by the companionship of a gentle mountain sprite named Buttercup. Here holds a new tale to carry you further into peace. Primrose and Aster, A Tale of Tenderness. This story is about Primrose, a gentle-hearted girl, and Aster, a wise phoenix, who form an extraordinary bond filled with tenderness and love. In a quaint village nestled at the edge of an ancient forest, there lived a gentle-hearted girl named Primrose. Primrose was known for her kind eyes and warm smile that seemed to light up even the gloomiest days. One evening, as the golden hues of sunset painted the sky, Primrose ventured into the forest. She loved the way the lilac fragrances filled the air, mingling with the earthy scent of pine. As darkness began to cloak the woods, Primrose spotted a faint, glowing light. Curiosity piqued. She followed it and stumbled upon a magnificent phoenix named Aster. Aster had feathers that shimmered like embers, and eyes that glowed with wisdom and warmth. Primrose's breath caught in her throat as she marveled at the splendid creature. Aster flapped his fiery wings gently, casting a soft glow round them. "Hello, brave one," Aster spoke, his voice as soothing as a lullaby. Primrose, entranced by his gentle presence, introduced herself timidly. Over the weeks that followed, an extraordinary bond blossomed between them. Aster would soar through the night skies, creating patterns in the stars, while Primrose would hum sweet melodies that carried the night's breeze. They spent countless evenings sharing stories of old, tales of magic, and dreams of distant lands. One chilly night, as frost began to settle on the leaves, Primrose found Aster sitting quietly on a tree stump. His vibrant feathers seemed dimmer, and his eyes reflected a weariness that tugged at Primrose's heart. "Aster, what troubles ye?" she asked, her voice quivering with concern. Aster sighed. "The time has come for me to lay down my fiery plumage and whisper my final song." Tears brimmed in Primrose's eyes, but she held Aster's gaze. "You have given me so much joy and wisdom," she said tenderly. "Let me be with you until the end." She wrapped her arms round the phoenix, the warmth of his being seeping into her very soul. Aster began to sing, a melody as ancient as the forest itself, filled with love and grace. As the song faded, so did Aster, leaving behind a single, glowing ember. Primrose cradled the ember gently and took it back to the village. She planted it in the richest soil and nurtured it every day. From that ember, a glorious tree sprouted, its branches adorned with fiery blossoms that danced in the wind. The tree became a sanctuary for the village, a symbol of the unbreakable bond between Primrose and Aster, and of the tender love that warmed their hearts. It stood for years to come, a testament to the power of connection and the beauty of the natural world. May this story stay with you as you drift into a peaceful sleep.